Hey everybody, I wanted to fellowship with you guys for a few minutes. And first off, all right, I think I've mentioned this at least a dozen times. I think it's important that we just take a step back and watch the waters of the world. Because the dragon he deceives, okay? And we know that the deception's going to be so great that even the elect will or would be deceived, meaning some will or some are, and more could possibly be deceived. And I take that very seriously. We have to use great discernment and take everything up in prayer to the Father in heaven. Everything. Laid at His feet if we're seeking knowledge. Because our faith and trust in our Messiah and the Father in heaven, that's key. Okay, and in between that space, we have to know that the dragon uses deception and wickedness to try and trick and devour souls, right? So as we look out on the world, it's important that we don't try to fit a round object into a square hole. Okay, because I know, look, it's crazy times, and I know that the church is weary. I know that a lot of believers are weary and they want to go home. We all want to walk. We want to walk with Him in the cool of the day in the garden. I know that should be what that should help us in our journey to endure. Okay, getting home. Okay, but in between, during that journey, we have to be careful that we don't get sucked out into the riptide. And if something doesn't add up, then we need to be honest about things not adding up. Because what I've noticed more and more is that if the dragon uses something and presents it as something else, people are quick to jump on and they want to be the first person to talk about it, and then people get wrapped up in the situation versus discerning it and praying about it. They jump on it right away. Look, we know, at least we should know, that the media lies. Okay, they do not tell the truth about anything at this point. And it's disheartening to see pastors and people on YouTube taking clips of the media and newspapers and presenting it to their audience as fact. Look, do what you want, that's fine, but I thought we had learned our lesson about the media. And I am not going to do that. I have a obligation to the people that listen to my channel and my voice to pray and discern things first. And if you truly ask yourself and you're honest with yourself, something doesn't add up. Now, the Most High, He can use any situation and turn it to good, even the chaos. But it is the dragon that uses chaos to influence the hearts and minds of the people. We have to know how to separate the two. And have no doubt that the Father in heaven does not believe in the shedding of innocent blood. And blood of the innocent is being shed in times of war. I just wish people would take a step back more often. Because people on YouTube that that have big channels, and maybe not even that big of channels, but pastors on YouTube, it almost seems like there is no fear of the Most High. And that's what I was praying about this weekend. Just shaking my head. I heard in my spirit this weekend, they are not, I'll just say it, they are not speaking on my behalf, is what I heard. And that makes me very sad. Because I won't get into that, guys. We just need to discern the times. Please pray about what you're seeing and hearing. And just be honest with the Father in heaven. Go to the Messiah and ask him, to help you discern. I was led to the book of Jeremiah a day before all this chaos broke out. And I read chapters. I was jumping between chapters 7, 8, and 9. Oh, wait, yeah. And then I also ended up... Oh, wow. I'll have to talk about that, but I was in the book of Jeremiah. There is a great deception in the earth, because the dragon knows his time is short, and he is going to use the heartstrings and the emotions of the people to sway them here and there. You have to stand firm in your faith and your relationship with the Messiah. I'll just say, there are people behind the scenes and people the media presents to you that are not who they say they are. I'll leave it at that. And then have you pray about it. But be careful when people present things that the media shows as truth, especially in the church. Because we need to learn from our mistakes. During the medical tyranny, the media only lied. But now, people have gone back to their ignorance and thinking that the media is going to share any truth when it comes to numbers or what is happening. I don't want to go too deep into that, because there are things I want to say, but I will not say them because I have not been instructed to say them. Do you understand? And there's a lot of people, I feel, on social media platforms that are going by the imagination of their own thoughts and heart, not the truth. They're being led astray. And I'll leave it at that. I mean, time is short. The whole world needs to repent. Whether it's Israel, the children of Israel. But remember this, okay? I'm always led back to this. Israel is a people. It is a chosen people, not a military regime or a political movement. It is a people. And in my opinion, if you go and look at a genealogical standpoint, they are still spread out amongst the nations. And if that is true, you have to fit that into where we are on a biblical timeline. Because it is written that all the tribes will be back. And, I won't go down that, but guys, we just don't be swayed here and there, especially by the media. Well, let me ask you this. Where would we be on a biblical timeline without the lying media? If all we had were the signs in the heavens, where would we be? And I think that's key, because there are a few people on YouTube that only go by the true signs. I just don't trust the media, because I know they lie. And I won't use anything that they say and present it as truth to my audience. I'll never do that. I'll go to the scriptures and I will pray and fast to get discernment first. I love you guys. I'm praying peace and blessings and strength over you and your families and protection. today is a good day to seek your Father in heaven, to seek our Father in heaven, and listen for his voice. Because he is building up a remnant, have no doubt. He is building up a remnant, those who truly love him and seek him. And be careful of those who speak on his behalf, but maybe they're being led by the imagination of their own heart. I love you guys. We'll talk later. But yeah, I was led to the book of Jeremiah. It's a great study. I even marked it in my, I highlighted a bunch of stuff in my Bible. My Bible that's falling apart, actually. Literally, the binding came undone, and I need to get like a waterproof bag and separate some of the parts that fell apart. But that's another discussion. Just remember the great deception. How could the dragon deceive the whole world? Not just one nation or one group, the whole world, even the elect. And then think about the lying media. All right, love you guys. We'll talk later. Okay, bye.